Now, in order to attach a continuum to an assessment, you have to have the continuum already created. So first, we have to create a continuum, and then we can attach it to any kind of assessment we want. So in order to do that, we go to Assessments in the main menu, and then go to Other on this little tab, and you'll see Rubrics and Continuums. So I'm going to press that, and I'm going to go to Continuum. Now this just says basically if I want to edit or view a continuum, then I press the little expand arrow beside the title. I have one here called a writing continuum. I might have a list of 4 or 5 there, and I can just expand it and then edit that particular continuum. But I'm going to create a whole new one. I'm going to press plus at the top, and I'm going to type a title. I'm just going to say fake continuum. Subject is, I'll put language arts. Grade. Now grade or stages is basically the grade or the stages that the continuum is going to move through. So it could be maybe there's a continuum that moves through grades. So in grade 1 these are the expectations, and then grade 2 these are the expectations, and then grade 3 there's kind of continuum by grade. It might be a continuum by things like early, transitional, fluent. Whatever the terms are, whatever the stages are, they would be entered here. Each of these stages or grades can have multiple levels within them as well, which you'll see in the next screen. So I'm just going to, just to make it easy to understand, I'm going to put grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, and I'm going to submit. So you'll see now I have this fake continuum. I'm on grade 1 right now, and then there's grade 2 and grade 3. Basically, I'm going to create like a rubric of levels for grade 1, and then another set of rubric of levels for grade 2, and then another rubric of levels for grade 3. So just to see how this goes, I'm going to say substage. These could be anything, but I'm just going to say substage 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to have 3 kind of levels within grade 1. And let's say the category is, let's say it's some kind of writing, and maybe it's printing, the actual printing of letters. And I would just type in what level 1 would look like. Could be something like scribbles, makes lines on the page, something like that. If it was, you know, level 1. And then level 2, what that would be, and then level 3, what that would be. Then I go down to the next category. If I have another category in here, it might be ideas. And I might do something like that. Tell what I'm expecting, what you would see in grade 1 at level 1. And then this here is grade 1 at level 3. So when I'm done that, I go to grade 2, press the grade 2 tab, and I'm going to continue with maybe 4, level 4, level 5, and level 6, because I was 1, 2, 3 the first, and then 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put the category. I'm going to keep the same category. It's going to be printing, and I'm going to just make what you would see, what we expect to see in each of those levels. And then category 2 was ideas, and what you would see for ideas in level 4 for grade 2, and level 5 for grade 2, and level 6. And then the last one, grade 3. And I'm going to call this level 7, then substage 8, and then substage 9. And I'm going to call the category printing still, and I'm going to just type in what I would see at that particular stage, and so on. And the last part, we're almost done, is ideas, and I put in what I'm looking for in each of these. Now, once this is created, I press submit at the top, and I have my fake continuum made. Now I just want to show you what that's going to look like. I'm going to go to Home. I'm going to I'm going to go to Add View Assessments, and I'm going to add a new assessment. It's going to be a rubric or continuum. It's going to be a continuum. Now I'm going to select my fake continuum by pressing the drop down arrow. And it says, is this the one I want? If this is the one I want, and it is, then I press select this continuum. Now, this asks me to select the grade I want as the main grade. So maybe I teach grade 2, but there's some students working at a grade 1 level and some at a grade 3. I'm going to put grade 2 as the main one and press submit. And what will happen is, okay, I'll put a quick title. Maybe this is on writing. And subject is language arts, and term is 2. I'm going to go to rating scale, put a 3-point, and submit. Now what's going to happen, this is what it'll look like. It'll generate the continuum for each student. I'm going to press got it. I have to expand this to see the continuum, so I'm going to expand Anita Bass and see her continuum. And you can see here there's both grade 2, and so it's 4, 5, and 6, and so these will be the things I'm expecting for printing and ideas for grade 2. Now if this person was in the grade 1 level, I'd press the arrow, there's a little arrow forward and back, I'd press back and I'd say maybe she's at level 3 for grade 1 kind of stage. And on ideas, maybe she is, I'm going to go to the next one, maybe she's stage 8. So it basically, you can move through continuum this way by moving through grade 1, 2, or 3 by using the arrows to go back and forth for each kind of line, printing or ideas and so on. And then this will print out as a full continuum for a student.